Regicide. ¿Cómo estamos hoy?
Estamos tranquilos, ¿y tú?
Tranquilo, quieto. Recientemente lanzaste un álbum titulado No More Heroes. ¿Me puedes dar detalles de ese álbum?
Básicamente, No More Heroes se trata de. So we doing this in English?
Yeah, we could do both.
All right, bet. So No More Heroes is about basically just taking the direct approach, not being nice about it, saying everything you gotta say once. Every track is completely different and made so that people can relate to it in a fast way. Like the music is very catchy and it's all about just really, not
Yeah,
being nice about shit and getting straight to the point.
exactly. Why the name No More Heroes?
Um Basically it means I'm on a stride to do things in a more aggressive way, no
Yeah,
matter whether I'm talking about love, relationship at home with the parents, or my country, being here in America, doing what you got to do. Everything is very, very rugged.
yeah. How you came up with the cover art for the album?
So the title is No More Heroes, right? So
Yeah.
I made it look kind of like a comic book font. We took the letters, and inside the letters we put a different picture from a photo shoot that I had. And
Mm,
in the background you got the Zaken Bridge with the all red gradient to make it look kind of like a villain, because
yeah.
not for no hero shit.
So I recently asked you why no Spanish song, but can you repeat it again? Why you don't have Spanish songs on the album?
Yeah, so initially I wanted to make this album straight up English, just to get it out the way, get my people listening, everybody who's around me, get them in tune, because um you know, doing a Spanish album, I wanted to plan to do Spanish music right after this one.
All
Get
right.
this one out the way, get my music done and out there, and then when I have the free time, work with a lot of Spanish artists. I'm actually about to work with three different artists from Dominican Republic right now, and
How
do a few.
how that came about? If you could.
I got cousins in DR that do music, and they
Mm.
always told me to do music in Spanish, but I didn't want to do it because like the slang always changes. There's always like some new words. I went over there like last spring, and I was like, "Yo, eso está bacano." They're like, "Eso no se usa. Ahora se dice del kilo." I'm like, "Ah, damn, see." Yo caminaba por ahí, me decían, que el hueso. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Man, confused, bro.
I
So
know
I'm like,
every year is something new. Is something new.
something new, bro. O dice que no,
0880.
antes decían que mortal, ¿verdad? Decían
Uh,
mortal antes. Ahora dicen que I forgot what they say, bro. But every time it's just some news. Every time I go to DR, it's mad funny, bro, because them niggas always change it up. So
yeah,
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to these niggas that they're doing the music over there right now.
yeah,
And que ese es un lugar que como más chiquito que los Estados Unidos, so la música se pega más rápido.
claro.
So I'm like, I'm gonna wait till they do their shit, wait que tiren algo en la calle, and then once we establish what we're about to do, we come together on some music.
Claro, claro, claro. Tell me about the song Mental Health. It sounds like eh, algo como personal. Y quiero saber
Yeah.
de qué se trata esa historia y por qué le pusiste el nombre Mental Health a esa canción.
Mental health se trata de experiencia mía que yo he tenido en el pasado, que uno no quiere hablar nunca de la depresión, y alguna gente confunde la depresión con estar triste y no es la
Sí,
misma cosa, porque la depresión es una batalla que se pelea todos los días, a todo el momento.
sí,
And I wanted to make sure that I made mental health for anybody who was feeling that way or who has felt depressed in the past,
yeah,
or even knows somebody that's going through mental health issues.
yeah,
So the song is really about like empowering yourself, not staying like sad or
yeah.
depressed, whatever you got going on. It's about realizing the things that you might have lost, but then knowing that it's okay. And you could tell yourself like, today might not be the day, but tomorrow I'm gonna go get that bag.
Facts. So,
Motivation.
why you think it's difficult for people to talk about mental health nowadays? Now that everybody's opening up, but it's still difficult for others to talk about it.
I think a lot of times there's a disconnect with people because of social media. You see a lot of things on social media. You see like the extravagance, but you never see the sadness or you never see what's bothering you. People don't post their problems, right?
Yeah,
So in that sense, it's you're out of reach. Even your friends, your own friends, they might say like, "Yo, what's going on with you?" And you'll be like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm all right. I'll
yeah,
figure it out." And nowadays, you don't have that sense of like friendship or somebody who could listen. So we bottle it up. And as men, we bottle it up to the most degree
yeah,
until you're ready to just pop. Then you go punch somebody or do some whatever you got to do,
exactly.
right? Instead of just, you could have just talked it out. You could have called whoever, your uncle, your aunt, your sister, and been like, "Yo, I need to talk." But we don't do that. So when I did the track, I'm like, maybe I could get a few heads to like agree with what I'm saying,
Yeah,
and then we could finally say like, yo, it's nothing bad to be depressed. It's nothing bad because we all go through it. But my message is like, it's not over.
yeah,
Today might be like the worst day, or you might go through the worst. There's still tomorrow. Tomorrow you got the chance to change everything around.
exactly. So I know you love all the songs that you write and everything, but which one are the top five that you consider the best track out of the album for you?
Get in line. Get in line is my favorite track. I
Yeah,
love it, and I
yeah.
can't wait to perform it. I actually got a show March 10th in Revere. I want you to pull up. I'm gonna be performing Get in Line. So
Oh,
Get in Line. I love it. Off a Pack is like my biggest track. I didn't expect Off a Pack to be as big as it is, but
yeah,
it's big. Um, I also like Oh My Goodness because it's writing it is structurally like in your brain, like structurally it's difficult.
yeah.
I love the outro because the energy is crazy.
I was gonna, I
Crazy.
was gonna, I was gonna ask you about the outro. And the outro, you sound like you snap more than every song out there.
Yeah,
Why,
yeah.
why the outro make you snap like the most?
So everything was done strategically. Even the way that the tracks were laid out, we
Yeah,
wanted to come in with like confidence on the first one, and then the next two tracks were going to be something that'll get you amped. In the middle, we put the slower ones like Mental Health
yeah.
and Cold Nights, and then we brought it back up with like Oh My Goodness and Get in Line, and then we finished off with a banger just so you could remember it.
Nice. So I was also gonna ask you about how did you rearrange those tracks? Who gave you the idea to rearrange it like the way you did?
My manager. So my manager, Big Yella, him and my engineer, Hillock, we sat down in the studio for like 4 hours at the record company. We sat down and we actually curated four different versions of the album. One of them
Mm,
was more faster paced. One of them was more like slow and melodic. Another one was like what I wanted as my listing, and then the last one was the one we chose, the one my manager suggested because the mood goes like um all the way up here, kind of bringing it down so you can slow down, then up, and then finishing it off crazy. So that's
nice,
the one
nice.
we chose.
You ever thought that you was gonna have the support that you had now? Because you almost 10K streams, if I count it right. Did you ever
Yeah,
thought that you
yeah,
was
almost
gonna have?
10K in like a week.
Yeah. Did you ever thought that you was gonna have that support?
Nah, man. I knew that I would have some support. You know that I had like a good amount of people listening and a good fan base that were like ready to listen.
Yeah.
The problem is that I haven't made music in so long since like 2018 that I was I'm like damn, like I wonder how it's gonna be. But thank God everything went the right way. The support has been crazy because like you said, I almost got 10K streams on the album in like a week.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that had to do with, the way that we're promoting it. The way that like the show that I did was big because um as you can see from the videos, like the crowd went wild.
Yeah.
It got me
Facts.
boosted up because my followers were enjoying that. I'm trying to stay more interactive, like with the social media and everybody on it.
Yeah.
And I got like so many different ideas to market it. This is just the beginning. On top of that, we got like 5 or 6 videos coming out soon too from the
Yeah.
album. So we're still working constantly. Like all of that put together, I just think that the word of mouth and the people hearing it the first time, sharing it with their friends, like every single stream matters. So
Yeah.
I'm just thankful that it's doing so good, man. I can't believe it, honestly.
Nice. In the album, I only saw two futures as well, and I want to know why was that? Why so little futures on the album?
One of the features on my album is by a guy named LV Slim. Rest in peace. He passed away. That was my
Oh,
boy from my hood. He passed away. I wanted to make sure to put him on the album because I had that track for like about 2 years now,
Mm.
and I wanted to release it the right way so that everybody could see how great of an artist he was and how much he meant to me. And then the second feature is my boy Bees.
Mm.
Bees, crazy character, man. Like when you meet him, you're gonna meet him. Like he's él es un blanquito, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Y como se viste, you wouldn't even think that that's him rapping on the track.
Ooh.
It's crazy. So al trabajar con él, uno sabe que trabajando con él se pueden buscar muchos más fans, porque
Sí.
como él se ve, como él rapea y también el ambiente de él son tres avenidas diferentes que podemos capitalizar.
Exacto.
So,
Esa es la
we're
vuelta.
doing that in a strategic way.
Nice. And what was you trying to prove in this album? What was the message behind it? I know it was about mental health. I know it was, but what was
So
the approach to it?
the message of the album,
Yes.
I'm here. I'm coming. I'm coming because I wanted to prove that everything could be done organically. We did this in house. Everybody who's worked on the album or done it, besides Terror Supreme, shout out Terror Supreme, he's in New Jersey. Is all people I know that we fucked with together. Like we didn't pay for no YouTube beats or nothing. Like we did everything together. Everything was done from
Yeah.
the art to the album. So that message is like, yo, I'm here. I'm ready to go. Um, this is my first album, which is gonna be like the lighter album. From
Yeah.
now on, everything is gonna be crazy and heavy. Everything's gonna be more like the outro.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to get some shit off my chest. I got it. I did what I had to do. I'm very thankful for all the support, but now it's time to really put the foot on the gas. There's mad
Nice.
shows, do more music, more features. My second album, I'm actually gonna start recording it in late August. It's all features
Ooh, I would like that.
and
I would
all
like.
Boston artists.
Nice. So, I wanted, yo tenía esta pregunta, pero se me, espérate. I want to, yo que, diablo, se me olvidó la pregunta.
No, está bien, piensa.
Because
No hay prisa.
I didn't have it, bro. This one was going to be an off script question because I always write my questions. But this one was actually going to be off script. Pero se me olvidó.
Okay, okay. Nah, go ahead.
Cold Nights, one of my favorite songs. What?
I love Fortnite.
Yeah, me too. What made it? Why you made it that way? Why do you feel like you have to make it that way? The way you made it, that feel like that you're angry and happy at the same time with Cold Night.
Cold Nights is like the beginning is a story of me feeling like alone with nobody around to help me. You know, your friends always tell you, yo, I got you, no matter what, I got you, hit me up. Cold Nights is like about those moments when you do get left behind in the dust. You build yourself up and you're like, you know what? The first verse is like, damn, I feel fucked up. These people say they're gonna be there for me, have my back, and I'm over here, no money, hustling all night, cold nights, short days. Second verse, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna put my green in to make more green and make some profit. If you fuck with me, we'll get money together. Like,
Fact.
and then at the end, I'm like, the old days I remember I was starving. Now I'm a meal ticket. Everybody know, like, I
Yeah,
used to be like, broke and down and out, but nowadays I'm you want to get with the winning team. And I'm not trying
exactly.
to sound cocky. That's just the way the song is. That's the way I made the song. So that's to motivate anybody, whether you're in the situation or not. Like it could be like being depressed, like I said earlier. You could be down and feeling like it's the worst moment of your life, but keep going, like keep building yourself. You got this. Like you got yourself and you got God, right? Them cold nights will be over.
Okay, okay. Anything that you want to say? Any last words you would like to say about your album or any project that's coming up?
Yeah, so first off, I want to thank everybody who's tuning in, listening, everybody who's been a part of the album. Shout out to Lando, Terra Supreme, Porter Rock Records, Bishop, that guy G. Second of all, I got one of my big shows coming up. It's March 18th in New Hampshire. I'm gonna put up the details on my Instagram.
Nice.
And the next show is March 10th. That's next Friday. So anybody want to come see me, check it out, collaborate. I'm open to all of that. And to you and Nadie Te Conoce, thank you very much for the platform and having me on your show.
Always, always, you know that you have my support always.
Thank you, bro.
All right,
Likewise.
all righty, my guy. Take care
Peace out, bro.
and peace out.
All right.
Dale.